Well, we have a wonderful Immigrant Student Success Center, and we really put our arms around all of our immigrant origin students and do everything we can to protect them. They are a huge piece, again, of the future talent pool of this amazing city and state and country and world, and we have to protect them. So we have very clear protocols. All of CUNY has clear protocols about federal agents coming and what that would mean. But most importantly, we have a wonderful success center that really puts our arms around it.
And we've also been seeing federal budget cuts for higher education. Firstly, how are we bouncing back from those federal cuts?
In terms of federal cuts, we are working very hard to support the research investigators on our faculty and staff and students who are on grants that have been stopped by the federal government, and figuring out ways, at least in the short term, to make sure that that critical work continues. We obviously can't do that writ large, but we are trying as best as possible.
And Brookdale is closing. I know that whole situation started before your tenure here at Hunter College, but how are you making sure that affordable housing remains a suitable option for all students at Hunter College?
Absolutely. So we have apartments at 79th Street that we are having at the same rate as at Brookdale. So we are subsidizing those apartments so that they can be at the same rate as Brookdale. And then we have apartments at 50 rooms at 51st Street, and we are having those be less expensive than they were this year. And there are options for triples and doubles and such that will make it affordable. We have the same total number of rooms available, so we haven't lost anything in that way.
Given this turbulent time, why did you choose Hunter College? Why did you come here and decide to become our next president?
Oh, well, thank you. I love Hunter College. First of all, you probably should know my mother went to Hunter, my father went to City College, so this is like coming home for me. I grew up in the Upper West Side of New York before it was fancy, and this is coming home. My cousin got her nursing degree at Hunter, my sister-in-law got her studio art degree at MFA at Hunter, so this is in my family, if you will. But I think even more importantly, Hunter is a perfect example of the kind of university that can serve as a public good, and that's what I believe in leading.
As a president, what do you think the most important attribute of your job is?
I think a president has to be a collaborator at heart. Nothing gets done by individuals. Hillary Clinton always said it takes a village, and I really believe that. It takes a very strong village. So I think presidents have to learn how to both lean into their values and leadership, but also collaborate and listen and depend on groups of people who come together, all kinds of people. And this goes back to the value of diversity.
And to finish off, what's been your favorite part about your presidency at Hunter?
The sense of opportunity and perseverance and care. The diversity of the student body is so phenomenal on every level, in every way. The numbers of different communities from this amazingly diverse city that are represented here at the table. And then I love the fact that the faculty really care about the students. You have cutting-edge scholars who are involving their students. If you look at what Brian Zeglis does in biochemistry cancer trials, and he has a whole group of students who are working on cutting-edge cancer research. If you look at journalism, we've got students who are out there doing interviews, not just with presidents, but with people in the streets. If you look at education, as I said, or social work or nursing, I mean, you see faculty who are doing cutting-edge work that will really make a difference, and the students are right there at the table.